What's up, y'all? Oh, excuse me. It's, Chief Silent Young Cat back at it with another lesson. Before I start this lesson, I would like to send peace and positive energy on to the beautiful, sexy, lovely goddesses. Peace to y'all and all protection on y'all. I would also like to send peace and positive energy on to the gods. Peace to the gods. I would also like to send peace and positive energy on to the beings that are not made the way I'm made, but can reflect something that's within me. um, that have some love in their hearts and some truth and righteousness in their hearts to want to save our people uh, and get the planet back where it needs to be. I like some peace to you. I also like some peace and positive energy, most importantly, onto the queen of our planet, Isis, uh, or some would say Big Mama. You know, I would like to send love and peace and gratitude and light onto her. Uh, I would also like some peace and positive energy onto the ancestors, all the Orishas that live amongst the planet and other realms and higher realms. I would also like some peace and positive energy to lost souls, the souls that are unaware of who they are, what their position is. I would like some peace onto them. Um, I would also like some peace to the cosmos and peace to the planet. Myself. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be a quick little video. Uh, but I was told to talk about enlil again. I was told to bring up that nigga. Um, Enlil's teachings, right? Enlil's teachings is basically to make him be above and make the woman be below. He's the one that created this whole idea that it's a man's world, that a man is the one that created life. He all wrong. No man created this shit. This planet was created by divine feminine energy. We being the other counterpart of the woman, we had to learn ourselves and learn what the fuck our position is. This was what all the chiefs on the land had to do. We had to learn our position. We had to understand the feminine energy, and then we had to learn how to maintain the feminine energy. Because the feminine energy is way more powerful than the masculine energy, right? Because the feminine energy is all love, right? A lot of motherfuckers ain't never really felt real love energy. So we had to learn how to maintain the feminine energy in our electrical bodies, right? And then us understanding how to maintain the feminine energy, we can understand our position. That's why I talked yesterday. I made a post about a soulless being. A soulless being is a being that don't have a spirit. A spirit is feminine energy, right? A spirit, having spirit is what allows you to meditate. It allows you to have thoughts and to manifest thoughts into reality. That's what a spirit does. Then you have a soul, you could say, which is masculine energy, which allows you to express creativity, you know, in purpose. Without a spirit being involved in a situation, your soul won't be able to expand because the spirit is what activates the soul. You feel me? So, Enlil, he got us thinking that a man is the one that made all this shit happen. We go through the masculine energy. No, we go through the feminine energy. He teaches his children that a man is above the woman. This is what he teaches his children. This is why they pit shit in the Bible, you know, pitting the woman down and uplifting the men, because this is what enlil want the people to think. He already trained his kids to believe that way, but he want to get us, the organic beings on the land, to start to believe that bullshit too. But it has to be somebody with great knowledge and understanding to realize that all that shit is wrong. Life cannot be created without a vagina. And we just help contribute to life being created, but life comes out the woman. We just provide the paint, but she the one that makes the picture. Think about that. We as the men, we provide the paint, but she the one that makes the picture. We can't make the picture. We can only provide the paint to make the drawing. But she makes the picture. That's all we do. She do the rest. All right, so Enlil, he, you know, got everybody all discombobulated and not knowing what the fuck is going on based upon his teachings. A lot of us accepted his teachings and didn't realize we was being lied to. But now a lot of us are coming to the realization that we was lied to. Right? Because what he does is he always has to lie about shit. He always has to put the truth. He always has to put the truth somewhere where we can't find it. And always put the lies out to the public so we can be introduced to that bullshit. Right? And this is the shit that has happened and that has got our people caught up. This is why this is why we treat ladies the way we treat them. That's why we always call them bitches, looking down upon them because of what the Bible has told us. And that shit in the Bible is coming from Enlil. A lot of the shit. But you wouldn't realize this unless you open up your brain to that shit. You wouldn't realize it. Enlil's Enlil's whole purpose is to fuck over us, the organic beings on the land, and to disrespect the divine feminine energy. Right? My whole problem with this shit is, okay, so we talking about Enlil is basically he's been put in prison, right? So everybody's saying, okay, Enlil has been put in prison. We got him. He, we locked his ass up. I don't like that. Why the fuck is we putting this nigga in prison? He done all this bullshit on the land, and the best we got to come up with is putting this nigga in prison? Okay, he's gonna be in prison for thousands and thousands of years. Okay, you say thousands and thousands of years, but at the end of the day, this nigga still living. Why is he living? Why don't you kill this nigga off? You know all the shit this nigga done did? This nigga done did a lot of fucked up shit on the land, and that nigga gotta be held accountable for it. Most motherfuckers say, "Oh yeah, he admitted what he did." Okay, but still put that nigga in prison and that shit, nigga. That shit don't sit well with me. That's some bitch ass shit, if you ask me. And that's just me voicing my opinion and my concern for this motherfucker. Because okay, it's gonna come a point in time where them days is gonna start to add up to where it's gonna be time for that nigga to get out of prison. What the fuck is gonna happen when that nigga get out of prison? He gonna do the same shit again, and then we gonna be fucked up again to where we gonna have to try to save our people and get motherfuckers to realize that this nigga doing all the bullshit. Just the shit I'm not fucking with. Why the fuck you put him in prison for? Kill this motherfucker. That nigga don't need to be living. Do this nigga the same way you would do to one of our people in jail. Gas chamber, lethal injection. Do nigga give him that. Kill this nigga. Strip his blood ties to the land away from that nigga. Take everything that we gave him. Take all that shit away. Why the fuck you gonna put his ass in fucking prison for? After all the bullshit he did. Kids are still here. The motherfuckers still around. You think them motherfuckers ain't taking orders from him still while he locked up? Them niggas probably still got a way of connecting with him, of doing the shit they doing out here. They still dividing us. They still creating these gang wars that ain't coming from our, you know, organic people. It's all from they shit. They still out here doing that bullshit. So I don't understand. I don't understand why we put him in prison for it. I just don't understand it. Why don't you just kill him? Because it's like you put him in prison is basically like you showing the nigga sympathy. Why the fuck you need sympathy? That nigga don't deserve no sympathy. Especially not for me. I don't give a fuck about him. He did too much bullshit. He's the cause of our struggle. He's the reason why we don't want to talk to each other. We don't want to communicate with each other. He the reason because we don't know our own motherfucking people. And that happened by him dividing all the tribes and shit. With that Spanish conquistador Christopher Columbus shit, the divide and conquer. So that's the point that kind of confuses me and it bothers me. Cause it's like you giving that nigga a chance still to try to get himself right. I don't want fuck him getting himself right. Nigga, you did wrong and it is what the fuck it is. You nigga, you don't need to be here, nigga, you need to be dead. Because I received a message last month and I asked where he was going and they showed a prison cell. So that's why I know that's where he at. But I don't even like that he in a motherfucking cell. Kill this motherfucker. Kill him. Why the fuck is he still breathing? That's the fucking part that fucking bothers me. Why the fuck is this bitch ass nigga still alive? Why is we letting that shit go on? That looks kind of foolish on our part because we still got this nigga breathing. That's the part that bothers me. Or for us to erase his teachings and erase what the fuck he is to kill this motherfucker. But if you let this motherfucker stay alive, his information stays relevant. His information is still scattered all around the motherfucking land. That's the point. That's the point that just I don't get. It don't make sense to me. Shit, it's just stupid as a motherfucker to me. It's retarded. Cause a lot of motherfuckers that he got here is still picking up where he left off. They still doing their shit. A lot of motherfuckers be talking about uh Pizzagate and sex trafficking. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know and realize that a lot of these pedophiles is being sent by the government. Motherfuckers don't even realize that. A lot of these motherfucking pedophiles out here is blood sucking motherfuckers that's with that enlil shit and they being sent by the government. Cause we know the government is enlil shit. That's his own that's his that's his own castle, you can say. It's this government shit. Right. So he still got, you know, his kids around here still doing their bullshit. You know, taking over where this dirty motherfucker left off. His teachings is still around. These motherfuckers are still around here. We keep saying, "Oh, this shit is over with. It's over with." We keep saying it's over with, but this nigga's still around, and the nigga kids is still around though. How the fuck can we say it's over with if shit's still relevant? How can it be over? That's the point I'm not getting. I don't want the nigga around. I definitely don't want the nigga kids around, but I don't want him around personally. I don't want this nigga to be living and breathing. This nigga needs to just be dead and gone forever. Fuck him. Because I don't give a fuck how tapped in you is to your heart energy and all that old shit. It's still gonna be a sense and a wariness. Oh man, I hope this motherfucker don't come on that bullshit again. It's still gonna be that because he's still alive. And that's still gonna be something that's gonna be relevant in our minds. Is that I hope this nigga don't come here on that bullshit again. You can't say it won't. It's still gonna be in your mind. I just don't understand it. Maybe somebody gonna have to get me to understand it, or I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to talk with it, with a mama about this shit to get a better understanding of it, cause it just don't make sense to me. It don't, cause you know, I'm seeing the hurricanes and all that. I'm seeing what's going on, on that level to where we wiping shit out, but it's still the fact of my mind that this nigga is still alive though. Why the fuck is he alive? Cause it's in a sense you thinking in his, well, I don't ever want to think in his mind, but you thinking on his perspective, he like, all right, yeah, y'all wiping shit away, but nigga, I'm still here. Nigga still here. It's like, why couldn't he? Why can't you just kill him off? Why we can't kill? Why we can't kill enlil off? Why can't you? Why can't you strip everything away from this nigga and just kill this nigga off? Why he still got to be around? That don't make sense to me. It doesn't. Because if you let that nigga out right now, he gonna go back to doing the same bullshit he was doing, but he gonna do worse. Cause he gonna be like, these niggas will let me out. These niggas is crazy. I would rather you let this nigga out and you let the Chiefs deal with him. Let all the chiefs on the land, all of us chiefs on the land, let us deal with this bitch ass. Beat the fuck out of him. Let us deal with him. Ain't gonna be nowhere he can go. He gonna have to see all of us man to man. Ain't gonna be no one-on-one thing. We gonna jump his ass. Beat the fuck out of him. Cause he know what the fuck he did. He know what he did was wrong. We had to come back here and clean up shit for our mother because his bitch ass came down here on that bullshit. Now, nigga, you gotta face us man to man, nigga. All of us, nigga. It ain't no one on one. We gonna jump your punk ass. Period. No doubts about it, nigga. You gonna have to deal with us. Cause I have no respect for him nor his kids. Fuck Enlil and fuck his kids. I'ma have to put up um an article on the Jews and why Hitler was against them. I told you that the Jews was Enlil's children. Hitler had the blood right from the organic beings to the land, which is us. He had the blood right. This is why he was teaching against the Jews because he knew the motherfuckers wasn't from over here. So that's why he created a prison system for him, so he can keep the motherfuckers away from destroying the shit he already had going. Because he was coming off the Red Lodge, which is Big Mama's Lodge, which is giving you your drop of blood from her. If you have one drop of blood from the mother, then you have a connection to Earth. That means you have a connection over here. You connected to us. So Hitler was connected to us. That's why he played the role in the position he had. So where he was at in Germany was his own part of land. You could say because we used to let, certain beings had their own part. So that was his own part. That was his own shit he had in control. So he was honoring our mother. That's why he was wearing the color. He was honoring the mother, and he was honoring having his blood right or his blood ties. That's what he was honoring. So he knew that these dirty motherfucking Jews, these Enlil's children, he knew that them motherfuckers wasn't us, and he knew the motherfuckers wasn't from over here. So that's why he was telling motherfuckers about these motherfuckers. test their bloodline. When he tested their bloodline and seen that their bloodline wasn't our shit, that's when he started killing them, torturing them, start making them motherfuckers work because he knew they wasn't us. He knew they wasn't from over here. And if you look at certain paintings they used to have of the Jews, they look just like niggas. And they had big ass noses. Who the fuck has big noses? Enlil. It was his children in full daylight, but motherfuckers never caught it. This is why them motherfuckers were so eager to kill Hitler because they knew Hitler had our blood drop. He was on our side. That's why they had to kill him. Because Hitler knew what the fuck was going on. That's why they changed the flag to what it is now. They got uh, like a black veil, and then they got two red hands coming up out that motherfucker. That's representing how they took down the motherfucker that was on the right hand side, on the side of the mother. That's all that's representing. But motherfuckers wouldn't even pay attention to it. Right? So Enlil, Enlil, he he the dirty motherfucker that caused all this bullshit, all this harm. He's the one. He tried to put Inky down, his brother, he tried to put him down with him to cover his own ass, but you can't do that. You can't put nobody else down that ain't got nothing to do with it. Just cover your own ass. You can't do that. That ain't fair. It don't work like that. So you can't put Inky down because you did your own dirt. You can't do that. If Inky ain't got nothing to do with it, the nigga ain't got nothing to do with it. Motherfucker, that's all on you. you can't you can't blame him. You can't. And by law, it ain't gonna be able to work. He ain't gonna be able to get by on that, blaming him, putting him in it. Because most of that shit was all on him. All on him, Lil. All right. And Lil, he also I don't even like to talk about this motherfucker. I didn't even want to talk. I didn't even want to make this video. I don't even like mentioning this bitch ass motherfucker. But Enlil, he be responsible for a lot of fucked up shit that be happening in these hospitals. I told you, you don't need to be having your kids in these hospitals. This is why they down there make it illegal to have home births. Because if you have a home birth, then they can't do nothing to your child. They can't switch your child, right? They can't do nothing they want to do to your child if you have your child at home. But if you have your child at their hospitals, then they could do any fucking thing they want to your child. Because I told you all they got to do is, after you come out, after the baby comes out the mother's vagina, after that baby come out, they be like, all right, we're going to take your baby somewhere, clean the baby off. Ooh, they can put your baby in a room with all the other babies, set your baby down, then they could pick up another baby that ain't the same baby that came out that mother, then give that baby to the mother, and 99% of the time, that baby that they giving to the mother, probably a Mach 5 baby, a baby that ain't even real because they have Mach 5 babies, right? Give that Mach 5 baby to the mother, right? Then give that real baby to a Mach 5 family. The reason why enlil or have them motherfuckers doing that is so you don't remember who you is, right? So you being a being made of light, being a being made of light, electricity, and you made out of love frequency. You made out of straight pure love energy. But what deactivate that love energy is negativity, narcissism, right? So they'll put you, or he'll put you in a family where they all negative, very narcissistic, and all that does is deactivates your love frequency to where your energy starts to become low, just like these motherfuckers that you around, which deactivates your alignment and allows you not to know what the fuck your purpose is and know what the fuck you is. That's why he does that. So he puts you around some dirty, negative, narcissistic motherfuckers to make it hard for you to know what the fuck you is. That's all enlil shit. That's all his shit. And they done it with a lot of motherfuckers. Including myself. Because any person that mama sent down off the right hand, this nigga's afraid of. He worries about us. So he's afraid of us. We are the ones that worry him. Because the closer we get to him, he know we gonna whoop the shit out of him. The closer we get to him. The further we are from him is a reflection of us not knowing who the fuck we is. And that's what makes him feel a little bit comfortable. But when we know who he is, we gonna get closer to him. And he's afraid of that. He don't want us getting closer to him. Cause he's scary like that. He ain't man enough to handle himself on his own. I don't like the motherfucker. It just don't make sense to me. Why the fuck you put the nigga in jail rather than just killing it? It just don't make sense to me. I don't like it. I don't like it not one bit. There had to be some shit to where I don't see eye to eye with motherfuckers. That's that'd be some shit because I don't get it. I don't I don't get it at all. If a motherfucker if a motherfucker out here is known for killing people, right? Abusing kids, doing the worst shit you could do possible, what the fuck is prison gonna do for a motherfucker? What the fuck is prison gonna do? All that's gonna do is allow motherfuckers just to reminisce on all the fucked up shit he did. Nah, get this motherfucker while he out. After you catch this motherfucker while he out, kill that motherfucker. Don't take that motherfucker somewhere where he can still breathe, nigga. No, that don't make sense. Get rid of that motherfucker right then and there. So you ain't gotta worry about this motherfucker no more. Yeah, the motherfucker still did damage, but you can clean up the damage. You can clear that damage up. You can heal. This is why healing is a big factor in what we got now. Cause we healing from all the trauma we've been through from his bullshit. So we can heal. You kill him, we can heal from that. But if you still got the motherfucker here, we can't necessarily heal the way we should heal because this nigga still here. Because we gonna always remember the shit this nigga done did. We gonna always remember it. We gonna always remember it. Because when it's time for us to start building, I mean, some would say it's time now to start building, but when we start building and activating our energies that been locked inside of us, right? When we start doing that, getting that back on the road, it's still gonna be a sense of worry to where we don't want this shit to be destroyed again. We don't want that to happen. I don't want it to be where history can rewrite itself long down the line. I don't want it to be that. Because the motherfuckers pay attention, we already living in what we read about anyway. We live in it now. So I wouldn't want what happened before to where we got to this point to happen all over again. I just don't want that. That's why I don't want this nigga alive. I want him gone. For good. Dead. Dismissed. Wherever he go, I don't give a fuck where he go. It's just getting rid of him. I don't care where he go. I don't care where he go or where his kids go. Fuck them. I don't care where they go. Cause I told you it's some that's on that YouTube shit. Some enlil's kids. I saw one. Another female. She was one of enlil's kids. I was told. I don't give a fuck where they go. They just gotta get the fuck on. Cause what the fuck you gonna do with them? You gonna put them in jail? Why the fuck you gonna put them? Nah, kill them. Why the fuck you gonna keep these motherfuckers alive? These motherfuckers don't deserve to live anyway. They ain't organic. They're not natural to the land. They don't have our bloodline. And all them motherfuckers is fucking retarded anyway because they don't know shit. Enlil might have installed some of his personalities into them, but they don't got his his knowledge. They don't got none of that. Them motherfuckers don't know shit. They the most dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. Them the same motherfuckers that allowed Noble Drew Ali to drag them motherfuckers out, and them niggas didn't even catch on. Cause they that fucking retarded. That's how fucking dumb they is. I just, I just don't get it because I don't necessarily know what's gonna happen to people that still believing in this Jesus shit. I don't necessarily know what's gonna happen to them. I probably only the feminine energy know that. I don't really know what's gonna happen because you still got a lot of motherfuckers out here that's believing in this Jesus shit, and a lot of that Jesus shit is coming from him, enlil. Although we know the story of Jesus is really about our mother, but a lot of the words in there is coming from enlil. That he's jealous and all that, and beware of false prophets that come dressed in sheep's clothing, but wildly raving within wolves. The wolf is this motherfucker. But we didn't catch on to what the scriptures is really telling us. Basically talking about itself. I don't know what's gonna happen to those people. I really don't even give a fuck what happened to them. Because when you break down the whole origin of where this shit came from, motherfuckers gonna feel crazy. Cause motherfuckers gonna realize that all this shit was made up. We was here before Christianity, we was here before Islam, we was here before all this religious shit. We was here before all that. We already was here. He got motherfuckers thinking that we wasn't here. He got inorganic motherfuckers thinking that they organic, like they from over here. Them niggas ain't got no place over here. A lot of them motherfuckers over in India, most of them over there, his kids. Them motherfuckers is, be drinking that shit, all that. But they come to you like they some spiritual, holy motherfuckers. Them some dirty motherfuckers too. Most of them dirty, the dirtiest motherfuckers. So this is, this is the information I had to give off about Enlil. Uh, give off for certain shit about his teachings and you know what the fuck is going on with him. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about him. I wish death upon him and his kids. Fuck him. That dirty, no good motherfucker. Lying, backstabbing, pillow talking motherfucker. Fuck him. And I never feel different about him. Fuck that nigga. Silent young cat, peace and love to the sexy, beautiful, lovely goddesses. Once again, peace to the gods, peace to Big Mama, peace and love to her. All love and light and gratitude and love and appreciation onto her. Um, Peace to the planet, peace to the cosmos. Uh, I have some more information that I'm gonna probably be dropping tonight on the Hitler stuff I was talking about. And I'm have some more information on the young cats. What I'm doing with that for the community. Um, yeah. Thought we'd say y'all be safe out here. Peace to the young cats from one conscious mind to another. We all got each other. Great minds think alike. Two minds is greater than one, but one mind is greater than no mind. One mind tells all, but two minds say a little. And I would like to direct that information and that knowledge onto another conscious mind, from one mind to another. Peace and love to the young cats. Peace and love to the guys and goddesses. I'm out. Peace. For sure.